Case study 1. Customer-focused innovation drives CarMax. Would you classify the new auto appraisal system as operating in a personal, work group, or enterprise, or in an organizational sphere of influence? Why? Identify key organizational complements CarMax needed to put in place to ensure that the new system would be successful. Personal information systems include information systems that improve the productivity of individual users in performing standalone tasks. Examples of personal information include word processing, presentation, time management, and spreadsheet software. To answer the question, I believe the auto appraisal system as an operating in personal, work group, enterprise, and inter-organizational sphere of influence because it applies in a personal level of operating system. It also applies user-fed information. Now it becomes a work group operational system, right? And then as a work group, it has a direct relationship with an enterprise, and then inter-organizational sphere of influence with all the data that has been acquired applies to all of the work groups and all of the operating systems, all four of them. Work group information system supports teamwork and enables people to work together effectively, whether team members are in same location or dispersed around the world. These systems are also known as collaborative systems. Example of work group systems include instant messaging software, electronic conferencing software, collaboration software used to move groups through the steps of a process towards their goal. All enterprise information system is used to meet organization-wide business needs to typically share data with the other enterprise application used within the organization. Enterprise applications support processes in logistics, manufacturing, human resources, marketing and sales, order processing, accounting and inventory control, customer relationship management, and so on and so forth. An inter-organizational information system enables of the sharing of information across organizational boundaries. Information sharing supports collaboration between two or more organizations. Benefits such as lower costs, reduced manual effort, and so on and so forth. My conclusion to where would it classify new auto appraisal system as operating system in personal, work group, or enterprise? Again, in an inter-organizational sphere, I would say all four of them because it has some connections with the data that you actually, someone actually in the CarMax could share all across the dimensions of personal, work group, and enterprise in an organizational sphere. Why? When a customer arrives to sell off his car, a CarMax associates is armed with a mobile device to evaluate in real time without ever leaving the customer or the vehicle. What that means is basically giving customer a power or a piece of mind, a work of art to streamline the process, and that's the end of the goal, is to keep the customer happy and then still reach the organizational goal, which is a customer driven by the CarMax. Also, it enables them to buy best cars, best prices with the best results that CarMax made. No wonder why CarMax is a #1 car selling enterprise out there. I would say for compliments, every 2 weeks the product team conducts open house. That's a very admirable factor, which also gives the critique towards everybody can learn, including the team members who present what the product team has accomplished against its business objectives. Also, the main important part here I loved about it is the CarMax senior managers, including an occasional board of directors member, regularly attending these open houses, resulting a wide variety of strategic leadership versus all the way down to sales associates can come together in the open house, and then share the lessons learned, and then what are the shortcomings, and then what are the good and bads, and then share the outcome. That way, they can get the after action review done, and then improve it along the way. That's a very complementary factor, I would say. Then moving on to, how do you think the CarMax information organization is perceived by the rest of the organization? And to support my opinion, in my opinion, CarMax information organization is perceived as a very positive, a real-time based on accurate information provided by an associate to meet up with the customer and customer satisfaction. And CarMax's goals is to build a streamlined process of car buying experience for the customers. As a result, CarMax is the largest used car retailer in the United States. That is the support. Why that is the support, or that is a complementary factors. The results are showing like why is it the best based on their use of multi-functional product teams. What personal traits and technical skills and non-technical skills do you think CarMax looks for its information systems new hires? I would say for personal traits, number one, open to learning. Number two, be a team player. Number three, be able to take a positive and negative feedbacks. And then the technical skills and non-technical skills, I would say associates or bachelor's degree in information systems, be able to analyze data, generate leads, prospect to customer conversion analysis, and then determine the best solution for the customers and meet their goals. Well, that concludes my case study 1 analysis of customer focused innovation drives CarMax. This is Pravin Maharjan, signing out.